Hello everyone, today I am demonstrating how to enter data in SPSS. So open your SPSS. Okay, so we have opened our SPSS. Go to File menu, click on File, New, then type data. So it will open new file. Okay, so we will continue with our previous example. Alright, so in our previous example we discussed that we wanted to collect data from our study population, that is from the UATC area. We wanted to collect data regarding to test our hypothesis that people are suffering from the mental health disorders and other skin disorders because they are working in the factory. So we decided to collect some variable, for example name, age, gender, occupation and so on. So let us today we enter this data in SPSS and we try to define variable. So first we will open SPSS. So first we will go to variable view and we will try to define variable. So first our variable was name. Okay, so what is its type? Its type is string because it is a text. It is a nominal variable. Its width, you can select its width. Then no need to set decimal. Label, then label you can write name of the participant. Then value is not applicable. Then missing none. Then it is again a which kind of variable? It is a nominal variable. Alright, then you can type age. While typing your data or creating variable in SPSS, you cannot use space. For example, I have given space, then I will click enter, so it will throw error. You can have underscore. You can have underscore, but you cannot have space and illegal character. So we are having habit of adding space after each word, so it will not work here. You have to provide underscore, or you just have to provide a continuous name. So second variable is age. It is a numeric variable. Decimal, if you are very specific that you are going to enter only whole number, then you can make it 0. Labeling is of very much important when you are having a large amount of data, because at the end you will not remember what kind of data or what kind of things or the information represented by that particular variable. So it is better to give a very specific name. For example, again we have another age or variable which may be specific to children or which may be specific to something else. Then it would be very mixing up kind of things, and we will not able to recall. So it is better to give a specific name of a specific label, so it would be easy for us to create a graph chart, because at that time also it will appear there. Then measurement is scale. So most of the time SPSS will automatically decide the measurement for that particular variable, but we also have to provide a input that it is scale, ordinal or nominal, so that the proper analysis would be possible. Then we have gender. Again, gender can be numeric. Remember this. Gender can be numeric provided that you have coded your data in numbers. For example, male 1, female 2, other 3. Then you can have a numeric. But I just wanted to demonstrate how to how to transform your data into a code or numeric variable. That is why I am right now keeping it string. Later on we will change it to numerical. Right now just keep it as string. Then here we will write a gender of the participant. Okay, value also, when we are having a numeric value here, numeric variable, then we can specify 1 is equal to male, 2 is equal to female, and like that. I will demonstrate it very soon, so no need to worry about. Okay, and it is nominal. Okay, good. This measure will be remain nominal even if we change it to numeric, because it is our understanding that what our numeric value represent. So number doesn't means it is a scale or continuous variable. Remember this. Then we have a address. Again it is a string. Most of the time we will be playing with the string and numeric variable most of the times, and sometimes with the date type of variable. Okay, then here we can write complete address, nominal again. Okay, then we can have education. Again it is a, okay, now I will demonstrate. Let us put it as a numeric variable. Then here we will write the completed years of schooling or whatever you are thinking appropriate for your variable. Okay, then it is a, see, because of the numeric value it has taken as a scale, so it is our duty or it is our responsibility to tell SPSS that it is not a numeric variable, my friend, but it is a my nominal variable, that is I am going to use. So always this kind of thing you have to do, because SPSS doesn't know. It is you who know how to analyze your data or which type of variable you are using. Okay, then occupation, again I am doing it is numeric, and I am writing here occupation of the participant. Alright, so for this value property of the variable, for example this is education, so what I will do, I will just create a numeric value 1 for the illiterate, second for the primary, add 3 secondary, click on add 4 higher secondary, click 5th graduate 6. This is just for example I am taking graduate and above, so rest of the people will be in graduate and above. Okay, so this is we have label. Now for this also, okay, we have a one means, for example we have a just now we want to keep it as a 2 category only, working, non-working. All right, okay, so one is not working, or rather than non-working we can keep, so you can edit also, rather than you can select and you can edit. unemployed. So this would be a better term. So click on change. So it has changed. Okay, then we can have a second category named as self-employed, and third laborer, four professional. Okay, so let us keep four category. Okay, so we have given four category, and in last variable we are going to collect is income. So again it is numeric, but it is a continuous income, and you have to provide here per capita. So this is a very good example that income, but if you haven't labeled it that what is it, it is annual income, monthly income, per capita income or family income, then it would be very troublesome, or it will create a kind of confusion at the end that what income represents. So it would be better to label it when you are doing it. So it is a per month, per capita income, or I can say monthly per capita income. No value. Okay, here it is just has taken unknown. So here we can write nominal. Here it is a scale. Alright, so once you have completed your typing your data or defining your variable, the second most important thing is to save this file into SPSS format. So click on this icon, save. So it will ask you to save it where you want to save. So I would be saving it as the appropriate folder and give it a name. So I will label it as a practice data underscore UATC. Alright, so you will save this. This is a .sav format. Click on save format. Click on save. So practice data. So it has changed its name. Now it is a from the data set. It is now name is practice underscore data UATC dot sav file. So now your data has been saved. Because what happen if you don't save, then whatever you have worked so far, it wouldn't be saved and it would be lost. So unnecessary you have to type it, or you have to do the things whatever you have done. So never forget to save this file. Okay, alright, now we will be moving to data view. From the variable we have defined variable, now we want to enter our data. So I would be entering the name. This is just a demonstration of the previous example we discussed in our previous videos. So suppose we have a people like enter. Okay, so why it is not taking? This is very important. So again come back to variable view, and alright, sorry. So I have by mistake I have converted this data to numeric. It should be string. Alright, so when I type data, why it is not taking? It is throwing some kind of error sound because we have defined width only 4. So if we type if we want to type data only 3 character, then won't be any trouble. But as soon as we increase the width, it will throw error. So by default it should be 20 or so that we can write a full name. So I want to write, full name. Then now it is taking. Okay, again, then age, gender. Okay, so our gender is a string variable. So if I want to write 1, then also it will take. But we have decided that it is a string variable, so we should write male. Or we should write M. Then address, whatever address you want to. Okay, again this throwing error because address does not have a sufficient width. So when it is address, you should always keep it like 50 or so. So you can write a lengthy address. Okay, so you can pause the video and you can also do this practice, how to type data in SPSS if you are beginner. Okay, in education we have provided a coding. So let us provide a category 1. In occupation we provide category 4. Income, let us write 10,000. Alright, so this is very important. We here we have defined a numeric variable as a coding, and here we have defined a string variable for the gender. So what will happen, this is very good practice to have a numeric coding for our string variable. Otherwise what will happen, somebody will type male, alright, and somebody will type M, somebody will type MAL, or somebody may by mistake may type. So there would be a lot of error, and typing is always kind of cumbersome. Then have a single word, like for example 1. So it would be very easy to type and nobody will make that much as much mistake as they will do with the string variable. So it would better practice to have a string variable coded into various category using a numbers. So when we click here this icon, so what it will do, it will show you the category. So you can toggle between the code and the numeric value and the its actual value from this option, this shortcut. Alright, so the rest of the data entry I will do offline. Alright, so we have finished data entry, but we have few problem here, like these are the kids or children who are studying, so they have a missing per capita monthly income. So what we can do, just you can double click on this variable here, double click, and it will take you to a property of that variable, and you have a missing value field, and you can define missing value as a discrete missing value 99. Okay, so now we can enter. Now you can double click here, so it will again take you to data view. So here we can now write 99, 99, 99. You can copy paste also, so you can copy paste. Alright, so now we have a missing value for the children. Okay, another thing I want to show you is the column. So this is you need not to bother about, because when you change for example this is income, if I change it, then this value automatically changing. So it is the value for column width C, and it has changed from 17 to 8. Okay, so we have defined our variable. In SPSS. And I forgot to tell you that we haven't defined our outcome variable, because our hypothesis was that we wanted to see association between their occupation and the disease, especially mental health issue. So let us add that variable in our variable view. Okay, go to variable view and we will be adding new variable outcome. Again, it is a string variable, or it is a nominal variable type, but instead of string we would be writing yes no. So I will be labeling it as having mental health issue or not, and I would be giving a code. So 0 means no and 1 means yes. It is a better practice to give 0 to no and 1 to yes. So from lower to higher. So if it is present, then it is moving from 0 to yes. So it would be very helpful while conducting analysis like logistic regression. So the value is moving from 0 to 1. So with respect to that, the other predictors value, for example age or gender, it should also move from 0 to, or from lower value to higher value. So it would be easy for understanding the statistics. Okay, so rather than unknown, it is a nominal. So alright, so we have added outcome and we will enter here also. So we have our data for 14 participant. So here we will write 1, 0, again 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, here 1. So I am just entering arbitrarily. Later we can see correct data. Okay, so we have also entered our outcome variable. Click on save button. So this is our data set ready for further analysis. So this is all about, guys. You can practice how to enter data as a beginner, how to type data, then you have to always save the file. So see you in the next video really very soon. Bye bye.